Eric Worre here, and I have a little bit of a confession to make. I come from the old school in network marketing. I started off in this profession in 1988 and earned millions of dollars over the course of my career in this profession, built around the world, and I'm a big believer in the old school. Face to face, belly to belly. So when social media first came out, I was very resistant. I would use it to be able to stay in touch with people. I would use it, but I saw so many people thinking that they could walk away from old school principles, never have to meet anybody, never have to get face to face, belly to belly, and they could just click buttons and sit in their house and never leave and just click buttons, and they were going to build a business. So I was really resistant to social media. And I saw all these mistakes. I saw people spamming messages out there. You see them today. There are people still doing that. People putting out their product, people being boorish, people posting stuff on walls, people messaging strangers, people poaching different organizations, people doing all kinds of nonsense on social media. Now, here's what I know. There are concepts that are permanent inside of network marketing. The concepts are permanent. Techniques come and go. Concepts will stay here for the next 1,000 years. Techniques will change year by year, decade by decade. And the one thing I do know is over the course of the last 9 years or so, I've been working with Network Marketing Pro, I have always asked the question, people say, well, social media, that's the answer. I said, yes, that's a technique, but tell me this. Do you know anyone who's made over 7 figures a year consistently utilizing social media as their primary tool? And the answer was always no, up until recently. In the last 2-3 years, there's been a group of people who have cracked the code. They've figured out how to blend social media as a tool, as a technique, with the permanent concepts of network marketing that are never going to change. How to blend the high tech and the high touch. How to blend technology and heart. How to use technology to get some speed, but use the old school techniques in order to have stability in relationships. So over the last 18 months or so, I went on a deep dive, and I not only was looking for people making 7 figures and above, because that's really the benchmark to me is if it's real. A lot of people can make 6 figures for a short period of time, but if you're making 7 figures, that's for real inside of network marketing. And not only that, but who's using these principles not just to have their personal success, but who's using it to duplicate success within their organization. Because the other worry that I had about social media being taught was that one person could maybe use it, but it wasn't going to duplicate downline within the organization because it was too high of a skill set. So I went on this search over the last 18 months, and I came out of this search excited because I found some answers. I found a group of people that have recruited enormous amounts of people on social media, number one. Number two, they're able to teach to other people. Number three, it's actually duplicating within their organization. And number four, they're not throwing out old school principles with new school techniques. They're blending the two with high tech and high touch. So in this search, I've come out of it with a mission. And the mission is to educate you on what I've learned. The mission is to give you the strategies that I've identified, to tell you the best practices. Also, to please, to help you to please stop making all the mistakes. There's so many mistakes being made out there by good-hearted people because they just don't know what not to do. And in my research, I learned what not to do. So, all of that, it leads me to kind of a mission to clean up the network marketing profession, help them utilize new school technologies like social media with old school strategies that are going to work for the next 1,000 years, blend those two together and accelerate the growth, number one, To create duplication, number 2, but also to help clean up the brand, number 3. If we can get the mistakes taken outside of the social media marketplace, we can clean up the brand of network marketing of people who are tarnishing it because they simply don't know what to do. So here's the first step, the most important step in starting this mission of educating the world when it comes to how to use social media responsibly and effectively, is I'm going to hold a special 1-hour webinar called 5 Strategies for Cracking the Code in Social Media for Network Marketing. 5 strategies for cracking the code. Okay, a 1-hour webinar, absolutely free, 0 cost. All you have to do is attend and pick up these 5 strategies that I promise you, when you're done internalizing these 5 strategies, you're going to leave this webinar equipped to not only avoid making the mistakes and avoid embarrassing yourself in network marketing, but how to get results, how to recruit more people than you ever have using social media, how to reach out and expand your team, how to help your team duplicate these concepts. Does that sound interesting to you? I will tell you, after my 18 months of research, it's very interesting to me and I can't wait to share it with you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to click on the link and get yourself registered for this free 1-hour webinar. We have it over a series of several days, of different days that you can pick and different times of the day that you can schedule. You do need to schedule it though. We did that so people who have got other events can make sure that they find a time that works, and all the time zones around the world, we're watching 180 countries around the world, all the time zones will be able to pick a time zone that works for them. Okay? So 1, I want you to click on the link and get yourself registered. 2, I want you to share this with the world. Like, tag, comment, share this post, but also any way that you could possibly reach out to your team or anybody that you care about inside the network marketing profession. Do that. Let them know about this special event. It's absolutely free. The person with the most people on their team on this free webinar is going to win when it comes to social media. Okay? So get yourself registered. I can't wait to see you there. Click on the link and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.